Good morning. Thanks for tuning in today. I'd like to show you a slow yoga flow. Um, all of the work we're going to do this morning, all the posture asanas, will be on the mat. So no standing postures. And I'm going to ask you to just take a seat. So Sukhasana, sitting, if that's accessible, just a cross-legged position. I have a block beneath me to bring my hips up a little bit higher. Just starting with your hands resting comfortably on your lap. Begin to close your eyes. Lengthen up tall through the crown of the head. Just taking a minute to check in with your breath. Noticing the rise with the inhales and the fall with the exhale. Not trying to change or fix anything. Just starting to become aware. As we come into our mindful awareness practice this morning, knowing that mindful awareness is a little different than just drawing attention to it, because it allows us to add that element of compassion, that element of grace, no judgments, no comparison, no label. So not labeling something as right or wrong, good or bad. And then as you start to tune in, I just like you to notice the sounds that you hear in the room, wherever you may be practicing. Again, not labeling, not judging the sounds as good or bad, just starting to coming back in to check in. As we shift our awareness, we start to become aware of the parts of our body that are connecting and pressing. Noticing, becoming aware of the lengthening of your spine, the position of your body. Begin to notice if there's any areas of tightness or tension that you're holding onto today. And as you take a breath in, bringing awareness and attention to those areas. And as you exhale, just encouraging a softening, a letting. Again, returning back to your breath. Just a simple breathing exercise. You're going to imagine a rectangle. So as we're breathing in the short side of the rectangle, allowing that exhale to be the long side, extending almost twice as long. By allowing ourselves to extend that exhale out, we get into a different system, a different part of our nervous system that allows us to get more into the rest. Both systems are necessary, sometimes under times of tension. We just need to allow our bodies that moment, rest, recover, really extend that exhale out. Just starting to become your breath again, without judgment, without label. Just a nice normal breath in through the nose, and maybe out through the mouth is a better option for you today. starting to warm up and move through the spine, we'll begin with some seated cat and cows. As you inhale, let the heart, the chest open. And as you exhale, round your back, let your head get heavy. Movement and breath flowing together. Eyes can be open or closed here, whatever's more comfortable. Next time we inhale, we'll stay a little tall and let those arms reach up overhead. Lengthen active through the fingertips, still grounded through the hips. And then lowering just your right hand down, the left arm reaches up and lengthens to the shoulders back. Inhale and come back up tall in the center. And exhale, pause. And this time, allowing the movement to exhale into that side body length. As you come back tall, listen. Your breath pattern might be different than mine, so just allowing your movement and breath. Back up tall in the center. We're going to twist to the right side. So bringing our left hand down onto the knee, the right behind you. Nice tall posture. And as you exhale, maybe turning a little farther over your shoulder. Just coming down. Inhale, back up tall in the center. And exhale, twist to the other side. Tall. On your next inhale, coming back up high in the center. And then bringing hands and gently moving to the center. We'll inhale and interlace the fingers, let the elbows lift. As you exhale, press round the shoulder blades apart. Inhale, let the arms reach and lift. Exhale, release your fingers down. Inhale, open. And exhale, hands and jolly drop. One more round here. Inhale as we interlace and lift. Exhale as we press. Inhale, the arms reach. Exhale, fingers release down. Inhale, heart, chest open. And exhale, hands and drops. Next, we'll come forward into tabletop hands and knees. So if you're using a block, just allowing it to set to the tabletop. We'll start again with those cat and cows. So as we inhale, the chest opens up. As you exhale, rounding the back. Start to become aware of the grounding of your fingers, spreading and pressing into the mat. If you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. And then we'll come back to that nice neutral spine. We're going to reach our right hand forward and our left leg back. So reach and lengthen forward through the fingertips and back, allowing the neck to lengthen. Take an inhale. Then as you exhale, elbow and knee draw into the center. Inhale and reach and extend. Just one more round here. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, reach and lift. And then gently release back down to tabletop and we'll switch sides. Left arm reaches forward, maybe that right leg reaches back. Find active, just press and reach back through. And then as you exhale, draw it in. Inhale and reach. Just one more round, exhale. Inhale and lengthen. And then we'll come back tabletop, hands and knees. And sending our hips back towards our heels next. Let those arms reach forward and long. We're going to flow. Inhale as the chest comes forward, shifting weight into your hands. And exhale as the hips reach back. Again, movement and breath flowing together. Your breath may be different than mine. One more round like this. On your next exhale, let your hips reach back towards your heels. And then we're going to take our hands to walk over to the right side. Lengthen the side. On your next inhale, coming back to center. And then as you exhale to the left, the hips are reaching around. Back to the center. Back to tabletop, hands. And we'll step our right foot forward. Hands can be on that front leg for support. They can reach up overhead or they can reach down. Begin to start to notice the grounding in your feet. Roll the shoulders back. Let the shoulders set down from your ears. On your next inhale, hands up overhead if they're not already there. Maybe reach and lengthen as you hold onto that left wrist. Roll it over to the side. Inhale, the hands come back up. Exhale, hands each side of your foot. They can be on a block or you can prop them up on something a little taller if you need. Then as you exhale, let the hips reach back by lengthen that front leg. And inhale, the knee softens. Just flow a few times front and back here. And the next time you press back, pause and hold. And softening the front knee, allowing that left hand to stay grounded. Right hand can come to your hip as you roll the chest. Bringing the hand back to center. We'll slide that leg back and we'll switch sides. Left foot comes forward into that lunge. Again, the hands can walk up on top of the leg for support. They can be up or down. If you need a little assistance with your balance this morning, you can take that front leg a little wider. On your inhale, the hands can lengthen and then roll the shoulders back as you reach to the inhale back up to center. Hands come down to the floor and then flowing as you bend the knee and straighten the front. And the next time you press back, pause and hold for a few breaths here. And then softening the front knee, the right hand can ground, the left hand comes to your knee, rolling over. Coming back to center, we'll press back tabletop, hands and knees. And from knees, we're going to lower all the way down to the floor. Let the tops of the feet be heavy, the hips be heavy. We're going to float those fingertips up off the mat as we inhale, let the heart shine, the chest open up. And exhale and release it. One more time here. Inhale. And gently release and let it down. Then bringing your hands forward for a pillow for your head. We're going to start by lengthening through our legs, lifting the right leg a few inches up off of the mat. And release and lower it down. Switching to the left side on the inhale, we lift. And the exhale, lower. Option to stay with alternating or lifting both as you inhale. And releasing on the exhale, just one more time here. And then releasing the legs down, bending, and just allowing the knees, the feet to windshield wiper side to side. Coming back to center, lowering the feet down to the floor. We're going to make our way over onto our back. So you can just roll over onto your back, or you can come forward into tabletop. Crisscross your feet and roll to your back. And I'm just going to move my position here so you can see a little bit easier. As you roll into your back, your head grounded. The neck is lengthening. So if your chin is reaching up towards the ceiling, maybe allow that to translate. Let the pit of the belly draw in as your lower back presses into the mat. And then we're lifting up into bridge pose. So as you lift the hips up, hands can stay at your side, or maybe your shoulders roll underneath. Keeping some engagement in those abdominal muscles. Imagine the heart lifting up towards the ceiling, opening up through our chest. As we open up through our chest and shoulders, it allows that breath to flow a little bit. Releasing the hands down at their bound, slowly rolling the hips back. We're coming up to bridge pose one more time. So pressing strong into your feet. Your shoulders are heavy into your mat. Neck is gently release and lower all the way to the floor. Konasana. We're going to let the soles of the feet come together, the knees to open. You can change it by sliding the heels in or out. And today I'm going to have one hand on my navel and one hand up on my collarbone. Hands can be wherever's comfortable. Gently close your eyes. You start to notice which hand is moving more. Allowing that diaphragmatic breath. Noticing if that bottom hand will start to rise and fall over the top. Gently drawing the knees back in towards your chest, hugging, rock side to side. Let your lower back massage onto the floor. We're going to cross our right ankle on top of our left knee. The feet can be grounded, or you can reach the hands under and through, drawing the knee closer in towards your chest. Feel allowing that to be heavy. We'll gently release that side down onto the other side, the left and the right. Option to thread the needle through the hands underneath that opposite leg. Again, the closer you draw that needle in, maybe a little deeper into the posture, but listening to what your body needs, remembering that movement is always better. And releasing that. If you were using a block or a cushion earlier, go ahead and grab that. Lift the hips up to place the block or the cushion underneath your sacrum. You can do this without a block. You can keep your hips grounded on the floor. Then let the legs lengthen up towards the ceiling. Let the shoulders be heavy. Maybe allow those palms to rest open at your side. We spend a lot of our day forward and rounded, so just drawing those thumbs out and open allows us to open up through our chest. Bring the feet down to the floor. Let the block come out to the side, and then lowering all the way down, allowing your body. And again, just allowing yourself to be that from the crown of your head to the tips of your fingers. Begin to notice on the inhales if there's any areas of tightness. As you exhale, allowing yourself to soften, allowing your body to feel the surface. Bending your arms, roll over onto the side. Then using your hands to press yourself up. Bring our hands, Jolly Mudra, to heart center. Thank you for tuning in to share your practice with me. The love and light in me sees and honors the love and light in each of you. Namaste.